Well, hello there. Today we are in the garage. I know it's very different, very messy. I know, I know. It's the joy of still living with family. So today I wanted to talk about just an observation of where I currently am in my spiritual journey. I currently find myself at this, I would describe it like initially as a crossroads, but really it's just the universe went quiet and everything is just waiting for me to make the next move. Like all eyes are on me, and it's all up to me to decide what I want to do, like with my energy, time, and attention. It's a crazy feeling. And from a bigger picture, I think it's just me being present. It's me no longer feeling like there's something more to life other than what I'm currently experiencing. I just wanted to talk about maybe how I got to this point and what we're going to be doing moving forward, what I'm going to be doing moving forward. I just wanted to share my insight. If I had anything useful to share with the rest of the world. So, yeah, I woke up today and it wasn't too different from how I've been waking up recently. I honestly, today or last night, I finally got a full night of rest after days of going to sleep late and waking up early. I finally got to sleep in and get more than enough sleep, which is nice. But I woke up a little bit different in the sense that I didn't have this pressure to be doing something. I didn't feel like there was something I needed to accomplish, and I was kind of in a neutral ground. Yeah, that's what kind of sparked this idea of what am I actually experiencing right now? you know? And I think what led me to be in this state of presence, as I've been talking nonstop about in my prior videos, I think I detached from my mind more. Recently, I've been living a lot through my mind and through a logic state of being. And with learning how to be more present, I'm allowing my body to be a source of experience and my soul. That's probably the most important, but it's really important to have a balance of all three. This is really random, but in my dream last night, it was like I was in contact with another being, probably like a guide or something, and they were telling me things to do. And it's very not clear to me right now. And it wasn't really clear to me when I woke up, but it was like they were initiating me in a sense. Like they were handing me over take this very loosely, but they're handing me over like a crown, and it was like white, and it had these stars on it. And they were telling me like something to do. I don't know. I don't remember what they were telling me exactly, but they were telling me something like do this, and do this. And I was just like, okay. I don't remember what anything. I don't remember anything past that. So yes, living from not only the mind but through the body and the soul is something that kind of helped me get to this feeling of the leading edge, as Abraham Hicks would say, where, yeah, I mean, there's no future really. I mean, in the sense that I'm not holding myself back waiting for the future. I'm really being here right now, I guess, in anticipation for the future. There's a difference. There's a difference. And I think another thing that helped me too was detaching from material possessions. I was talking about it in my last video, I think, when I first learned detachment. But it was really just not relying on anything external to affect the way that I feel. That's been a common theme, honestly, throughout my whole channel. Just recognizing really that you are the source of everything that you experience majority of the time. And a small percentage of the time where you aren't really the source of it, it's just life doing its thing, and that's just how that goes. Is there anything else? Anything else that got me up to this point? I mean, I'm a very logical person. I find myself getting into these states of awakening or higher awareness when I kind of think myself into it. And I feel like this time there was not a lot of thinking involved. It was more like feeling, more detaching from my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, relating to one of my prior videos talking about relearning life lessons and repeating them until you actually learn from what the lesson is trying to teach you. Sorry, that's very confusing, but I feel like I'm at a new level now. Previously, I found myself reaching a point of a level where it's just like I have the potential to fail and reset, or I have the potential to keep going, and really reminding myself of not falling back into the trap of my old frequency and more leaning into this newer version of myself that knows better, basically. And I feel like I find myself in a completely new level now, where it's just like the world is my oyster and I can just do whatever I want because I have more knowledge now. And I have a kind of a checkpoint video. I think it's called I Need to Live, where I summarized a previous level that I went through and how I'm recognizing that I'm entering a new level. And now we're in a newer level. And I wonder if I can summarize the things that I learned in the previous level to kind of get you guys up to speed. Obviously, presence has been a big one. I've been reading Power of Now. I honestly kind of stopped reading it because, oh my gosh, it's talking about relationships and like the chapter's so long and I don't want to read the whole thing. I also don't want to skip it, so it's just been at a standstill situation there. Along with being present, just like enjoying life more and not having to have this pressure to be better all the time and always have the pressure of doing something. Another thing, maybe just being in tune with the way that I'm feeling, the physical sensations in my body. And if something bothers me, take a step back, like take a little time out and process it. Another thing too, a little pattern that I recognized or noticed was that whenever I start the day with an intention, like a really strong intention, life tends to shake things up a little bit in my day, and it causes me to not in the moment realize that my intention is being handed over to me, if that makes sense. But in retrospect, it's like, wow, the universe really really listen to me there. What's my most recent example? Um, yeah, before work one day, I found myself kind of slacking a little bit because my job is really easy, but it's also like you need to be present and being paying attention to what you're doing because we're handling money. And before work, I set the attention to be more present and be more focused and do my job well, basically. And yeah, that day was the most stressful and most messy. And I didn't feel like it in the moment, but in retrospect, it was like, oh, you want to be more focused? Here's some opportunities to really pull yourself together in that aspect. It's kind of like Abraham Hicks said this before, but when you have an intention to improve a vibration, the universe kind of hands you over the vibration that you left off at. So if you want to have a better mindset around money, like you might attract your previous vibration around that, which might trigger some feelings of lack or scarcity. But just know that that's just kind of just a reminder of like where you left off, and just remember to lean more towards what you want to start having your feelings and vibrations be in regards to that. Example, like you have the intention to feel better about money, um, and you get handed a situation where previously, well, probably in the moment, you feel a sense of lack and scarcity. But knowing what you know, you kind of choose to think thoughts that are in your favor, that will attract feelings of abundance. I'm gripping this mic right now, like, I don't know why. Where are we at right now? 17 minutes? Yeah, so moving forward, with this sense of like the world is my oyster and the world, the universe, life is waiting for me to make the next move, I really just feel called to continuing what I'm doing, like with enjoying life, but really being intentional with feeling good and thinking thoughts that make me feel good. That's one thing. And the other thing I should be doing is revisiting my desires and making sure that I'm approaching them with good feelings and not an underlying feeling of lack or separation from them. So, whoever's still watching, just know that right now is your only opportunity to feel good about the things that you want, as opposed to you thinking about the thing that you want and feeling some sort of separation from it, some sort of lack around it. Try to remember that how you feel about one thing is how you feel about everything. And you can use that to your advantage if you don't really feel good about your desire, in a sense that like you need it slash feel like you don't have it. Try to think about something else that you do have that you do feel good about. And yeah, I mean, don't do that in denial of the feelings that are not desired. Just do it in I don't know. do it for the sake of just feeling good, because feeling good is really all we're here for, and don't forget that. Just find something that you can feel good about. And it could be as simple as like having a roof to protect you from the elements, or having a mode of transportation to get to where you need to go. Today, I mean, I got paid probably like 3 days ago, and even though I am in debt right now, I was feeling good over the fact that I can pay off my credit cards slowly but surely. So just focusing on the positive. Just don't be too toxic about it, because, I mean, contrast slash mishaps slash things that you don't want are meant to be part of your experience. So it's not so much resisting them, it's really just using them to your advantage. I said this before, but it's using them to help better shape the vision you have for yourself. Yeah, and just remember, the world is your oyster. What does that even mean? Does it mean that, like, the world is your oyster? I don't know. I just thought that, like, the oyster turns like a little piece of dirt, or something imperfect that it notices, it turns it into a pearl, which is what a lot of people want, strive after, desire. I have no idea.